mention my name, we call them the same day on Max. Better not listen to what them fans saying on them apps. I ain't snitching on my man. Soon as we hop out that van, that's a craze. Give me a like NCAA blitz. I don't appreciate it, but he switch out like he crazy. I'm mad cause he made me, I was at the race. 10K for the fit, I'm too wavy. 29, I'm rich with 3 babies. Pinky ring, the wrist cost 380, really made it. Yes, I evaded, mouth shut, you know how we played it. Now I'm MIA, might be Vegas, thank God I went legit, swerve.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for C.J. McCollum.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now Golden State's starting 5. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And for Atlanta, they've got Jalen Johnson. Okongwu is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's McCollum. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now here's McCollum. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. The shot missing. Great D that time from Johnson. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot. Inside. Porzingis with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Melton kicks to Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. The 3. Again, Curry missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Curry passes to Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Butler kicks to Melton. No good on the 3.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't put a body on Okongwu, you're asking for trouble.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
And the layup is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. 10 games left. Let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Take a look at the Warriors. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And well, for the Warriors, they're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just have to keep themselves above that play-in line.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's good, 2 points.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not get any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. He gets it in there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Yep, it counts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Hawks leading. Pass to McCollum. Lively a screen on Melton. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Nice shot from the wing. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Golden State down. Stephen Curry. Team first.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Warriors trail by 3. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Green. Down low, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Here's the drive. That one falls. He's got 5.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Curry, front past the arc. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hawks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And they take the lead. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's McCollum. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And here is Curry. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
5 to shoot. Butler from outside. Okongwu grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McCollum outside. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got his third basket of the night right there.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Now, here's Melton. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Driving inside. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's Melton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Fires the 3, drills the 3-pointer. He's got 7.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And now Yusuf. Off the inbound pass. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Atlanta with it after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Moody the pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Butler on the move. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now Curry. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. From outside the arc, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Moody. And Butler gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Butler.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
McCollum against Curry. McCollum outside. And the shot goes down.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity because you have to have an edge to get that and-one shot at the fall.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Curry with the bucket.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The Hawks trail by 17. Johnson right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Santos. Butler with the ball. He's got 13. Porzingis with a screen on Okongwu. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Johnson, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Curry passes to Porzingis. Now here's Butler, covered by Okongwu. Here's Curry with the three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Stephen Curry. First in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Curry gets the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Melton against McCollum. To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Well, he's a crafty combo guard. You got to love seeing McCollum play the role of distributor there.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Hawks. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here's Melton, following the bucket by the Hawks. Outside, Green. Pocket 6. The three. Doesn't go for him. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to McCollum. Johnson right side. It's stolen by Green. It's Curry outside. And Lively pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 15. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the basket by Draymond Green. Shoots the three. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
Well, Okongwu is a very skilled player, a big man that sees over defenders well and delivers quality passes to his teammates.
Now here's Curry. 17 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. The Hawks trail by 14. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Moody. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Melton. He has 7. Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, Curry's so accurate from three-point range.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. McCollum against Curry. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Tries again. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Curry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For the 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top. They lead by 18. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Golden State Warriors.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to... Be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Warriors lead. By 18. They've got McCollum. Derek Lively is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Jalen Johnson. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And both free throws good for Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Number 11.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
The kick outside to Butler. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 18 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. 12 points for him.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Pass to Melton. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Curry gets the bucket.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And here's McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Butler. Here's Porzingis. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Driving the lane, and good that time.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Now, here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Check out the stats for Green. His last 10 games, he's averaging 6 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The shot's good.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Number 11.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Lob pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Okongwu.
I definitely like Okongwu's assertiveness here. Really going for it and getting fouled.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 17-point game. Pass to Melton. Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Green, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McCollum outside. They set the pick. Here's Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No good that time.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Yep, that one goes in there. Melton's got 9.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against the bigger defender.
Man, he's having
quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Warriors leading by 17. Left side, Curry. The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Hits it from three-point range.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
And the Hawks with possession here. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's McCollum from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Johnson dishes to McCollum. And he banks in the layup. He's got 23.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys, back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by Atlanta. That one good for 2. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Outside, Porzingis. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Melton. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Changes here for the Warriors. Santos has checked in, and it's Moses Moody in for first. Here's Santos. Pass to Payton. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry for three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Hawks trail by 15. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Payton. Then it's Butler. And it's Santos in at the 4. Here's Payton. Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Derek Lively.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
The first one falls. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Kuminga bounce pass. The 19-footer is on the money. He's got 27.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Santos, defended by Kuminga. Curry can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Warriors leading by 13. Here's Podziemski. Payton in the corner, shoots a 3, good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Lively, that's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Lively. Butler, no good.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
Yes, that goes in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Alexander Walker. Payton outside. To the paint. Here's Santos. And the rejection by Lively. To the inside. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And the dunk by Payton.
Great awareness there from Butler. Able to snatch away the ball and get that fast break going.
Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. And McCollum subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
From the wing, Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Atlanta.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's it.
I swear to God. I'm my grandma.